We've got a few minutes remaining for general conversation. We mentioned one story that came just about a month ago in the Washington press. David mentioned that it's not just environmental issues that suffer when big money rules. We've all seen Valiant and the drugs that have been raised in their price by investors who come in and buy up a company and jack the price up by several multiples. We've just seen the EpiPen go from $100 to $600 with no change in the product as it approaches the end of its protected period under the law. There was an interesting story that described how pharma was going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to reassert itself and argue the public proposition that the government shouldn't interfere with pharmaceutical pricing. And then they went on to say that it's not our opening plan to attack members of Congress, but if it doesn't work, just to make the argument publicly, then we will use hundreds of millions of dollars to specifically attack members of Congress, which is exactly the model that Citizens United opened up. It's the threat, and pharma put the threat right into the public news of what they were planning to do if we didn't all roll over just when they put out their substantive message. And that's pretty emblematic of the way things are in Washington. And it's that private threat that is never, ever, ever going to be independent of campaigns, is never, ever going to be transparent, and is the gateway to corruption. And it's at the heart of Citizens United. You cannot undo that from Citizens United. So the environment, my point is the environment does not have to be your issue to care about this. Virtually any special interest has the ability to crank up its power. If you want to know why we don't do anything on guns, look at the NRA and its power. If you want to know why we don't do anything on college loans, look at the power of folks behind those issues. And pick your topic. There's almost none where this effect isn't damaging democracy's ability to respond. And I think that's part of why you see people irate and running towards Donald Trump, irate and running towards Bernie Sanders, because they see a democracy at the national level that's failing. And I think it's really incumbent upon all of us who live near that machinery to explain why it's gone wrong. It's not something that is suddenly wrong with democracy. It's not something that is suddenly wrong with America. It is money, and particularly dark money, that is deliberately jamming things up. And that's the story I think we have a patriotic duty to share.